Another great existence, we meet again, right? Right, as always. In this great live, what we'll be speaking about is the planet upgrading. We're gonna get into it. Give me a second as I get my coffee. Let the people come on in. They'll be in here just a second. In the meantime, while they doing that, you should ask yourself certain questions about the planet. What does the planet consist of? What does it do for itself in order to do certain things for us, right? Now, when people talk about global warming and when people talk about, how can I say? Uh, I'll leave it at global warming. Is the is the technology of the planet upgrading? Think about that. Think about the planet that you walk on, right? Is it upgrading while you're not paying attention to it? I mean, you'll never know something is upgrading unless you pay attention to it, isn't that right? Right. But you are paid, right? In order to be distracted, isn't that true? Right. So how would you know? How would you know if it's actual global warming or if that the planet is going through a technology upgrade? Because remember you lied to yourself and told yourself that, oh, this is just a physical world. Like, nah, this is a digital world. It's called a planet. Like, do you know how to break words down, right? So if you're living on a planet, then there must be a plan within the net of your planet. Let me break that down for you because I know a lot of people not gonna get that. Plan nets. I said this was a digital world, not a physical one. Third dimensional characters believe in lies. I understand that. So third dimensional characters believe that this is a physical world. It's not a physical world. Those are nothing more than liars and destroyers of self that believe inside of that shit. But this was definitely a digital world. The technology that is on the outside of you, all technology came from the inner you. But you forgot the inner view. Right. You forgot about that. So when you forget about you forget about your planet. Isn't that true? Right. What is everybody playing as third dimensional matrix characters? Oh, these third dimensional matrix characters are digital characters that people allow the government to what? Brainwash the technology of their minds. Talking about the government did this and the government did that and the people allowed it. Okay. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. We're gonna get into it. Can't catch this realness in know what I'm talking about? We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. The planet is upgrading. Yes. Global warming. Planet upgrade. Same thing. They're just not gonna tell you like that. They ain't gonna give you the truth. You gotta decode that truth. Isn't that true? That's if the technology of your mind is within the truth of itself. So let's get into this. Right? I ain't gotta be interrupted. The programs are asleep. Let's get into this beautiful thing. Let's upgrade the technology of the mind. I'ma say this to everyone. If you came in here to downgrade the technology of your mind, this ain't the broadcast for you. Okay? If you're in the process of cloning yourself and lying and saying that the government is doing it to you, I would simply tell you, you go back to the third dimensional program and you become any AI bot that you want to become. You know what I'm talking about? That is the truth of what you picked up. You didn't pick up yourself, you picked up someone else. And you became them, right? Right. Which is what? Mimicking someone, right? That's not a great characteristic of self. That would be a downgrade to the technology of your mind. When you mimic someone that is on the outside of you that has no connection to you, the things that you are mimicking with the technology of your mind, I would simply ask you a question. The individual that you like so much, right? That you are mimicking, you're mimicking their lifestyle. But let me ask you a question. The one that you're mimicking, are they true? Oh, you don't have a sense of questioning, which means you don't have a sense of reasoning. Okay, so what I would simply say to you is that when it comes to the technology of the mind, right? This is what I would tell you. When it comes down to the technology of the mind, when the technology of the mind is disconnected from what? The subconscious? Right. The mind is going to try to copy anyone. You got it? You got individuals in here right now. They only came here to what? Try to copy me. And they can't copy that. You know why? It's not lower intelligence. It's higher intelligence. Understand that people in this world, right? The technology of your mind could be going through an upgrading state or a downgrading state, as in simply as this. Majority of people that's going to come here is going to say, I don't know what you're talking about. And that means that you don't know what you're talking about with yourself. Because every time when I speak about self. So how you don't know about yourself? How you don't know that yourself is technology? Do you see what I'm talking about with the adults here? A lot of these adults is about to leave right now. Because when it comes to technology of self, they're not going to understand it. But they will understand everything that's on the outside of them, like Jesus. All the people in here, what Jesus people at? Jesus. Notice that they understand everything on the outside of them. Nothing on the inside. Nothing. So how are they psychologically alive if they don't know anything about themselves? But you know everything about Jesus, don't you? You got to go back to Jesus, baby. Go back to Jesus. Jesus is going to teach you everything you need to know about him and never know anything about yourself. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I learned from your adults, though. That's a cheat code your adults gave me when it came to religion. It's called be a servant to something on the outside of yourself and never be a servant to something that is within you. Right. So with that being said, I would simply tell all God's so-called God's people, right? You're not going to accept me. This is how I know you're not God. You're not going to accept me, right? You're Christian people, but you're supposed to be God's people, which means that Christian people say they accept everybody, including people that change the identity of their Y and X chromosome. You accept them, but you can't accept the people of truth. So you can't be of God. You're Christian people, right? Right. I speak the truth. You can't accept me. So how are you people of God? I thought so. Bye-bye. Remember, religion was one of the biggest discriminations. You discriminate against the nation within me. The nation of what? Self. Got that? All right. I just want you people to know that because I know y'all walk around here and be like, we're just good Christian folks. And yeah. That's what you say, but the actions of what you are doing is totally the opposite. But you don't want to hear that truth, do you? It's okay. I want you to go do something that you're unaware of doing. Go back to your church, right? And I would simply tell you that when it comes to the human population, you can talk to humans, right? And you can put something in front of humans. But the technology of their minds have already been infiltrated, which means they don't even know what they're doing. You think these people can see, but they're technically blind. Watch this. You're going to church? Yeah. Could you spell out church for me real quick? Oh, it's Church. Church. Yeah. You could tell that a Christian folk don't know what it's doing. You don't see that the church word say CH stand for channel? Then URCH channel again? You don't see what you're doing? You don't see that? You see what I'm talking about? These people can't be real. You surrender to a word called church, but cannot decode the word church. And understand that CH stands for channel. You are channeling. You didn't see that, did you? I know you've been reading that Bible for about 80 years. You've been going to the pastor for about 60 years, and you didn't see that one, did you? I know. A lot of people that think they found, a lot of them lost. And it's quite funny. It's quite funny because even your own pastor can't even tell you that. Why he can't tell you that? Why? Why he can't tell you the truth? Why you can't decode the truth? Why the technology of your mind is outdated? Why the first thing with the technology of your mind is you want to argue with me and not argue with your own self? Remember, you know nothing of yourself. So what are you doing right now? I want to question the one that knows everything about himself in order for you not to know yourself no more. So go ahead, fight with me, and all you're going to do is lose yourself even more because you don't understand what things. You thinking you are looking at someone on the outside of you. No, that's nothing more than a reflection within the inside of you that is telling you to come back to yourself. So go ahead and fight with yourself and lose. Because the more and more the technology of your mind lose, I'm using your downgrading as an upgrade to the technology of my mind. So don't question yourself and question everyone on the outside of yourself where you never know yourself. Go ahead, lose. I just want to watch. I'm not forecasting it on you, but you already have a mindset to lose anyway. So go ahead. Because remember, the characteristic of trying to put another person down, which means that characteristic is nothing more than data. That data was downloaded in the technology of your mind. When you try to stop someone else doing from what they're doing, that means you stop doing what you're doing. People that try to hold other people down, it's because on the simple fact you have no self-progression. Got it? All right. So fuck off of me and back onto the technology of your own mind. Do you understand that, little kids? That's called adults that don't understand nothing of self, but I'm going to work. That's all you got? That's it. Me and your ancestors laughing at you. Bye. Have a nice one. Go back to the program. Let me ask you a question while you're going to the program. Is it, as an adult, let's be honest, is it really your decision to work that job? Let's see how the adult conscious. Watch it get quiet. Is it your decision? Why are you judging me? You should be judging yourself. Is it your decision, adult, that knows more than the child? Yes, it's my decision. It is my decision to work. No, it's not. How is it your decision to work when you didn't create the decision, adult, that knows more than the child? You didn't create Amazon. So you didn't create the decision to work for Amazon. Jeff Bezos did. Why are you taking credit for what that man did? You see how you lie to yourself? You see how the inner reflection got to come to you and tell you like, yeah, you lying. Watch this real quick. Why did they clone bro? This is funny what you just said. You know what's funny about what you just said that you didn't even catch? Why you cloned yourself? That's what's wrong with y'all people. You making me laugh at you, bruh. You cloned yourself. And so delusional that you blame it on the government. Y'all really psychologically fucked up. This is something to laugh at. Can't be real. This has to be comedy. Because at the end of the day, when you say that the government clone people, I watch people clone themselves all the time. And then lie. And say, oh, it's the government. Yeah, because the technology of your mind is outdated. The technology of your mind is not updated in order to look at your self actions of self cloning. That right there. Because you were watching movies like what? They cloned Tyrone. Yeah, the mindset that they want you to be in is that they cloned Tyrone. But I was watching Tyrone clone himself. I was watching people clone themselves. And I watch it every day. It ain't no government cloning people. It's the people cloning themselves by the ignorancy that was downloaded and installed inside of the technology of their minds that they, love so much. So it's never a government that cloned people. It was people cloning themselves. You don't have the ability to be accountable to yourself, which means you will become a loser to yourself, which means I will remain as the winner. You understand? I know that you want to label me as the loser, but you will always be the loser. Let me show you why. The technology of your mind has a mechanism inside of it, a form of data, where you do this. You don't look at your self actions, which is one of the biggest downgrades to the technology of your mind, and trying to be better than someone else or even trying to be better than me ain't gonna get you nowhere. But people would never go anywhere. And you can trick your mind as much as you want to, but you would never go anywhere until you gain the respect of self and the accountability of self. You're not going nowhere. You going somewhere? Where you going? Because last time I checked, when it come down to a reality check, let's pay attention to reality checks. Let me ask you a question. You're at a job. You didn't create the job, nor did you create the reality that you're in. Understand that people in this world, you got paid for your misery. The woman that is in the world that is looking for her so-called husband, baby, you already got paid for your reality already. He not coming. I'm going to break it down for you. The man, right. You didn't want to create anything for yourself. You wanted to work for master. Your reality check already got paid for. So let me break it down of why your life is going the way it goes. And it's a great thing that it's going on. It's not a bad thing. You chose it. So let's talk about it. You are what? A human being. Cool. You got to do what? I got to work. I got to work. Cool. No problem. Whatever you think you got to do, it's cool. Well, I'm going to say this. A lot of people are not choosing their lives. That is true, but a lot of people are not doing that. You should know that by now. So let's get into what they're doing. So, people, I need you to realize that when you're going through an experience that has nothing to do with you, you cannot complain about it. Let's talk about it though. Adults in this world believe with the technology of their minds that they are making their own decisions. Cool. Me as the kid, I know better. Let's just talk about this of how you have been paid for your reality, and you cannot request a better reality than the one that you got paid for. I want you to understand this. Okay? All right, come on. Now, you as an adult, you have a human or an adult construct mind. The data that has been installed in your mind is data from the very beginning when you were born, right? Majority of the data that was downloaded in the technology of your mind comes from what? School. School is not a school. School is a mental institution, nothing more indoctrination. The reason why I say that is because of this. Those schools were only designed for European people. That's it. Why do I say that? Because when it comes down to the curriculum, yes, it is designed for only their technology. Why? Because it only speaks about them. That's their history, their story about how they look at us. It wouldn't be me, it wouldn't be smartful for me as a God of myself, right? To go to a mental institution, download the data of what the teacher is teaching me, okay? If me go inside a European school as a young kid, I know nothing of myself. What type of mind of information am I developing in my young age? You say that I'm black. I hear you, but that's not what I am. Because the technology of my mind is turning into a black European servant. Right? Hold on, stop. Schools, conscious transfers. I know a lot of y'all outdated. You don't understand what I'm talking about. When it comes to conscious transfers, it is called information transfers. The subconscious with us and the mind is already active, which means the inner world within me is already playing. Yeah, you're trying to suppress it, isn't it true? You're trying to download the word of what? Europe in me. Right. That way I can be a servant towards you. Right. Even though your technology was designed in order to be a servant towards this planet. We know that. So let's get into this a little bit more further. Now, when it comes down to the technology of the minds, people's minds have been infiltrated. The technology of their mind has been infiltrated. Okay, so let's just get into this a little bit more further. I am speaking. Please do not ask me any questions. Please do not say anything. First off, let me actually direct what I'm saying. Because I am the director. I forget certain things that I am actually a part of. So let me do something. You never ask. You always just do what you want. So you don't have to actually ask. There you go. And if they're a real individual, they'll actually listen to what you're saying. If they're programmed, they will go back to the programming world. We're not updating programs, we're updating real individuals. So let's just get into this. I know a lot of people with the technology of your mind, you don't know proper speaking, and you don't know when someone is actually speaking to let them speak first, and then you come and speak second. You understand that? It's a form of proper communication. I know with adults, all species of y'all talk like animals. I don't speak in the animal tongue. Okay? So we have a form of respect with each other. I know with American citizens, y'all don't have that. So you think it's a proper sentence of talking over others, which means the technology of your mind has been outdated. That's not how the New World Order speak. The Old World Order, Y'all argue, fight each other, and this is why the technology of your minds is being exiled. You get it? You don't want to get along with yourself? Let me do that. Decline. Bye-bye. You don't want to get down with the technology of yourself? Your higher self would delete you from this realm. You got it? I love your higher self. You gonna listen, or you gonna get up out of here, okay? It's called the realm of truth now, not the realm of lies. It is no more self-destructing things because your higher self is watching you the whole time. Yes, you, the higher version of you. Yes. Go ahead, you can run. It's still watching you. Click off the video. It's still watching you. Run. It's still watching you. Bye. I know how the digital world moves. You can, bye. Run. Bye. Go. Bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. Right there. Now, you don't understand what I just did. You're looking at me say bye and people click off the video. That's not what I'm doing. You think that's what I'm doing. You're not understanding that, didn't we say that we was all connected? Yeah. Is your mind integrated with your subconscious? No. So that means that you're not integrated with your higher self. Right. I know about your higher self. And your higher self just watched you clicked off the video in order for you to listen to your higher self. We were all connected, right? So you clicked off yourself. Thank you. So yourself got to watch that. Your subconscious got to watch you click off yourself because your mind is thinking like this. It's someone else. It looks like a black or Hispanic guy. That guy is not me. No. Great. You run from yourself. And it's called, this is what you're doing. You know how people say, talk about discrimination? We're going to get back into what I was just talking about. You know, discrimination? Right. I watch people self-discriminate against themselves. What you thinking those people when they click off the video? That's intelligence. What you think the technology of their minds is going into now? Unintelligence. Isn't that not self-discrimination? Aren't you not discriminating against yourself in order to recalibrate your technology of your mind to be unbalanced? Right. I learn a lot from humans. Everything, self-segregation. The technology of your mind not integrating with the technology of your subconscious. Right, self-discrimination, self-segregation. That's what I was watching with humans. What were you watching? Oh, you were watching so-called two people go against each other. Those people don't need to accept those people. Both of them were liars to themselves. You want this person to accept you, and you want that. Both of y'all were liars. The identity that you claim with the technology of your mind, yeah, but the technology of your blood, the technology of your DNA, and the technology of your genetic access codes, it denies the claims of what you say with the technology of your mind. Y'all said y'all were black and white, but when I actually look in your blood, y'all was something else. So that's why y'all can't accept each other, because y'all are liars to yourselves. You understand? Right. You never seen that angle. You were stuck in first person while God was watching over you. And to know what you don't know about yourself. Segregationist of self. Discriminator of self. Look at you. This your higher self talking to you. But you think in your mind, in your small little 1% world. No, it's someone else. These worlds that play within adults make me laugh. I could never take y'all seriously. And you think your life that someone else created is real? Wow. Run over there to the delusionist in order to become a delusionist. Now let's just get into this. You people said global warming. You people said so many different things about the planet. You can't speak about the planet if you're not integrated with the planet. How dare y'all say it's global warming? You don't know what's going on. You have 24 hours, which means you go in an illusion and a spell. Time is an illusion, it's not real, which means you calculate yourself. Or you let others calculate you. If they calculate you, you're predictable. How do I know that you come to church every Sunday? Sunday, 8 a.m., 9 a.m. You're predictable because you what? Calculate yourself. That's why when you say to people like me, like, how do you know about my life? Because you're predictable. You calculate yourself. Once you calculate the technology of you, you're predictable. I can just look at your setups. What's your setup? I got to go to work at 9. Cool. Sunday, I got to be to work at Sunday on. I got to be there at 9. You're predictable. That's not a real life. A real life is not predictable. But a fake life is. I said that. So let's get into this really quick. When it comes down to the technology of this mind right here, this. Understand that the mind, the technology of the mind, receives information. Okay? Understand that the technology of the subconscious projects information. Let me ask you a question to see if you know about yourself. How does information, right, transfer to the mind? Let's see if the adults know about themselves. Because one thing I know about adults is they know about money, they know about ass shaking, drinking, drugs, and how to self-destroy themselves. Let's see if they know about the technology of their minds. Let's see. A lot of people, when you get to asking them questions about themselves, they don't really know themselves. So, I want to show the kids something. Why would me as a kid follow an adult that don't know nothing of itself? Let's just see if the adult technology of the mind is actually present. Okay, I just want everyone to take notice that this is the main reason why kids like me cannot follow adults. When it comes down to understanding of self, there is no understanding of self. I'm watching it right now. These are adults, right? The children are probably asleep. So I'm watching adults right now in this queue know nothing of self. If you know nothing of self, what do you know about this planet? Let me show you something really quick. You said to yourself, not me. This is a self question, so I need you to understand something. You said to yourself, not me. You use the word I am. You don't see what you're doing right now? Upgrade the technology of their minds. No problem. You said to yourself, right? You're a seeker. You seek the embodiment of wisdom. Okay. What is the purpose of your reincarnation? First of all, when you ask me that question, I am not the God of you. I am the God of myself and only myself. Understand that. Not the God of people. The question that you ask, decode. When you put in the word I am, right, that is a self question. I'm not you. I'm not your spark or your soul. I can connect with it, but I'm not your life experiences. Only you are. So I would ask you, the question that you ask me is the question that you should ask the inner God within you, not me, in order to get a self answer. Decoder. Let me ask you a question. As an adult, yeah, do you speak to yourself? Because right now, what I'm seeing with you is that you don't speak to yourself. Like, how the fuck did you just conscious stream me? It's easy to conscious stream you when you're predictable. So let's just get into this a little bit more. When it comes down to the technology of the voice command box and the technology of the mind, understand between the voice box, right? The mind, voice box, mind. If I give off a command, right, towards self, right, which is a form of information, a vibration, where's that form of information of me, of what I'm requesting for myself, being transferred in order for that information to be transferred to the mind? Self questions in order to get self answers. Slow it down. Hold on. Slow it down, dumb it down so they can understand. Slow it down, now dumb it down. The voice command of your voice is a vibration. It's technology. When your technology of your voice make a commandment towards the technology of your mind, the vibration, the words, what technology that is on your body that is absorbing the vibrations of what you're saying in order to transfer the vibrate of the words of what you are saying to the technology of the mind. This is what I'm talking about. You cannot, let me tell you something. You're not allowed to be in this planet if you know nothing of yourself. And this is what I'm talking about. People, we're supposed to have shared experiences with each other. We can't have shared experience with each other if a motherfucker don't know what the fuck they are. Now, these are supposed to be the adults, and you want the ancestors like me to follow you. I can't follow you when you don't know yourself. I'm giving it to you in your face, and you're still not answering. It's a 3-letter word. How more do you want me to dumb it down? It's on your body. Do you see what I'm talking about, bro? We talking about self. They know nothing that's on their body, bro. Nothing. It ain't the eye. It ain't the eye. It ain't the eye. Try another 3-letter word. Thank you. Only 2 individuals I had to really dumb it down. You people, let me say something. You people can't be stupid to yourselves. You understand what the fuck I'm talking about? You can't be stupid to yourself. Now let's get into this. Individual had asked themselves a question and didn't understand that when you use the word I am, you are speaking towards self and no one else. Now, reroll. Individuals, when it come down to the technology of your mind, now I gotta flame you. First of all, sir or ma'am, I don't know who you are on the other side. You honestly don't know what you are doing. If you knew what you were doing, you would not have to say that to me. Furthermore, if you knew what you were doing with the technology of your vessel, right, 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 whatever you want to say to yourself, you would not have asked a self question to an outside individual. So right now, you do not understand the voice command box of your own technology. There's no need, let me say something. There's no need to fight the one that is mastering themselves. Fight yourself in order to master yourself. Do you understand? Whatever you are saying to the technology of your mind and you're trying to displace it to the technology of my mind is being shot down. I don't hear anything that you're saying. Okay? So, what I would tell you is simply is this. Teach yourself. Do you got that one? All right. Stop looking for higher intelligence to teach you. You got that one? It is okay to come to a higher intelligence and to get certain information, but always understand with yourself, you're not a brainless human being. You can take your brains, the technology of your mind, in order to ask yourself questions, in order to know the self what answers of the technology of the subconscious. Do you have that, child? Okay, because there's nothing that you need to prove to me, but everything to prove to yourself. Understand that. I have lived many a lifetimes, or whatever the case may be, and I know what you're doing right now. I know what you're doing right now, but it's not working with me. Okay? Okay? Make sure all the things that you are saying to yourself, right? You're saying it to yourself. You got that? Or is the technology of your mind catching up? Do you understand what I'm saying? Listen to me. Slow the technology of your mind down. I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you that you don't know how to operate with the technology of your mind just yet. Because when you asked that self question, you didn't realize it was a self question in order to get a self answer. So stop. Okay? Okay. I know what I know. Don't ever challenge the master of self because what happens is the information that you need for yourself will be disconnected. Do you understand? Okay. Go back to yourself and find out what you are capable of. All right? All right. With that being said, if you would be doing your shadow work or whatever you need to do, me and you wouldn't even have this conversation because you would have knew self so much that you would have realized like I'm asking a self question to an outside individual. Why am I doing that? I used to do the same thing. Okay? All right. So let's just get into this a little bit more. It's the same, sir. It's the same. Could you tell me the difference? No, you can't tell me the difference. Okay, back to my realm. Anyways, like I was saying before, an individual that was inside of the queue had asked themselves a certain question. Whenever you say the word I am, did you decode further, child? Because y'all not catching it. You're not catching it. So let me take these words away from them because this is why we slow certain things down for people because they don't know what they are doing and they'll just keep on going and not even listen to what you're saying. It's all good. I got them right. It's all good. You good? Okay. Back to updating your mind. Let's get back to it. So This is what I would say to you. Individual that was asking themselves the I am question, right? I want to show you something that you're not decoding with yourself more or furthermore, okay? Okay. Just pay attention here. The key thing you said was I am. Okay. Understand that when it came to the technology of this voice box, oh, thank you everyone that is giving me gifts. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm over here teaching. But understand that the technology of the voice box, it gave off a command to who? I am. Who are you speaking to? Are you speaking to the mind or are you speaking to the eyes? Because you said, I am. Hold on. Stop. Let me slow it down. The technology of your voice gave off a voice command to who? The mind or the eyes? I am. What are you? I'm a trillionaire. Understand, the voice command of the box gives off the command to the technology of the ears. The message was implanted in the ears. The technology of the ears is connected to what? The technology of the mind. The technology of the mind has a message. That message is now sent to the subconscious. That message is now projected from the subconscious through the technology of your eyes. How you didn't know? You forgot about yourself? Damn. You want me to re-roll that again? I got you. Let's do it together. I am me. I am God of myself. Okay. I hear you. So what just happened? The technology of my voice gave off a commandment to what? My ears. The technology, the vibration of the message of information that was received by the ears is now being transferred to where? The mind. Okay. The reality of the vibration of what I just said, I created by using a voice command. Okay. That message was received by the ears, transferred to the mind. I'm creating a reality within my mind. This God right here. Subconscious. Create the reality of what I am and project it through the technology of my mind. Well, my eyes. I am. You didn't see what you were doing? Let me slow it down for you. Let me slow it down for you. When the technology of the voice say I am, you don't understand that the I, the am, came from here, came in the ears, came up here, project out here. You weren't doing that? Oh, what you were doing? Tell me about it from the third dimension of lower consciousness. What were you doing? Oh, I thought I was thinking and I thought I was seizing up. And yeah, I know. What were you doing? Tell me the dumbed down version. Because when you tell me that dumbed down English text, you know nothing. But you know this, I know about the 10 Commandments of God. Yeah, the God on the outside of you, yeah. And that individual is manipulating you. You're not looking at the commandments, right? That you're commanding yourself to do. But you do everyone else's commandments, right? Right. That means that you're nothing more than a destroyer of yourself. You don't listen to yourself. If you don't listen to yourself, why would I listen to you? Hold on, stop. Are you in control of your technology of your mind? Yes. So why are you getting on the ground praying and allowing the outside entity to control the technology of your mind? You're not possessed? Oh, you didn't think I knew. Oh, I know this shit. You're not possessed? Possessor? Trying to normalize Satan and shit? Go ahead. Lie to yourself, baby. Come on. Because you do know that you could be programming yourself to be a liar. You know that, right? Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Come here. You right there, woman that's looking at me. Yes, you child. What were you doing Friday and Saturday and Sunday? Let's conscious stream your life. You're a predictable child. So this is why I know what I know about you. LaShonda, baby, come here. LaShonda is you. Okay? We're going to talk about you. Okay? Don't get mad. I'm only here to update you. Okay? All right. So what do you do on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays? I already know. Baby, where you about to go? I'm about to go to job. Okay. What you just got? I got me a check. Okay, cool. What you about to go do with that check, baby? I about to go cash. All right. And after you go cash the check, where you gonna go? I gotta get me something to drink. What you gonna be drinking on? Kool-Aid? Nah, I don't like Kool-Aid. I need that drink. You need that drink. You need that drink, don't you? You like to get drunk, don't you, baby? It's all good. Now, as I look at your life, right? I notice that it's just you there, no one else, as a woman, right? Cool. So let's talk about your life real quick, woman. Saturdays and Fridays and Sundays, right? You cash your check once you get your direct deposit, right? You do certain things. Those things that you do are very predictable in this digital world. Those things that you do is more self-destruction, but you can do whatever you want. I'm not here to judge you or to even help you. Okay? Okay. So let's just get down to the details. You get your check, right? You get your money, and then where you go at? You go to the liquor store. That's not a liquor store. That's not a liquor store. See, the technology of your eyes is within lies, so you can't decode things, child. On that liquor store, it says wine and spirits. It don't? Check my video in the bio, you'll see it. You got a place called Wine and Spirits that you call the alcohol store, right? Right. That's not alcohol, baby. It's either wine or spirits of what you buying. A lot of these women gonna click off the video because the things that they play with of what they think they know of, it be very treacherous. Come on. The ones that are clicking off the video, they're gonna get to listening to different spirits that's already in them playing. Okay? Okay, come on. Come here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, so now, when it comes down to you, LaShonda, right? What happens is simply as this. LaShonda, right, gets her money. She goes to the wine and spirit store. When LaShonda goes to the wine and spirit store, right, I be sitting there right there, just the way I look right there. I'd be like, what you gonna buy today, baby? What you gonna buy? What you gonna buy? You should buy the wine because the wine consists of information from Mother Nature. You don't see people getting fucked off of, you don't see them getting fucked off of wine. But you told me return. I don't want no wine. I don't want none of that shit. So she don't want the information of her mother, Mother Gaia. I understand. I understand. I get it, baby. It's all good. Do what you gonna do. What you want? I want some. I want some Amsterdam. I want some 1800. Shit. I want some damn Ciroc. Oh shit. Give me 1800. I need something that's hardcore. Cool. Now, she's not taking in the information of wine. The information wine comes from fruits and berries. Fruits and berries consist of information of Mother Gaia, Mother Nature. So let's get into it. What you're about to drink is, say, and as an example, let's say your Hennessy, whatever the fuck you like. Remy Martin. 1738. Get your ass over here, LaShonda. Now that's what you like, right? I'm here to tell you, you can like whatever the fuck you want, girl. Anyways, in the process of you liking that spirit, because it was called wine and spirits, what spirit did you want to load up inside your digital vessel? Oh, you didn't know what you were doing, child. Oh, no, it gets deeper than that, child. So, don't listen to me, because I'm the black man, right? You think I'm a black man. Don't listen to me. Go listen to the other people. Let's get into it. So, with LaShonda doesn't understand that when she intakes spirits that you call alcohol, you're lying to yourself. When you intook that spirit, right? Let's just all do it together. Come on, stand up. LaShonda, stand your ass up. Get the fuck up. Now, what you do in front of those kids, I'm going to do it in front of you. What you be doing in front of those kids? Oh, we're going to show the whole world what you do in front of those kids. Push this back. There we go. Now, LaShonda, right, is at the house. LaShonda has a lot of kids inside that house. And LaShonda is intaking a spirit. She doesn't realize she's doing a spiritual ritual in front of herself and her children. So the spiritual ritual goes like this. She got that 1800. She drinking that shit. Drink that spirit. You drinking that spirit, LaShonda. That's what you doing, baby. What you think you doing? Oh, don't listen to me because I'm a black man, right? Keep on drinking, man. Now, after you done drunk the whole bottle, baby, what happened? I got drunk and I blacked out. No, you didn't black out, baby. The spirit that you untook blacked your conscious out, your mind, in order to overtake the technology of your mind. When you got back up, what was you doing? Ass shaking in front of the kids. Isn't it right? Ass shaking this. Just ass shaking this. Let me ass shake in front of the kids because I'm infiltrating the technology of their mind so my daughter can do ass shaking too. I don't want her to be the best goddess she could be, right? Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Don't run off. What you running off for? That's what you do. Be proud about what you do. Oh, remember what you said. I don't want to listen to you, but those spirits that you drunk overtook you. Have a nice one. It's some funny shit. When I'm watching you do this in front of the kid. Stop all that dumb shit. Fuck you doing? This shit dumb. I said that. What? I said that? Why you don't know that? Why you not telling the people what you be doing, LaShonda? 1738, 1800s, Hennessy on Hennessy on Hennessy on Hennessy. Spirits on spirits on spirits on spirits. Taking over the technology of your mind. But remember, baby, you told me you don't listen to nobody, no man. But them spirits, they overtook your shit. Had you twerking, jerking, Probably sleeping with this guy, that guy, woke up and didn't even know what the fuck happened. Conscious streaming your life because you predictable. How I know that about you? uh, predictable. Let me ask you a question. You gonna go repeat that shit again? I'm gonna go watch you again. I mean, don't look at me like you're spooked the fuck out. Because on the simple fact, while you were lying to the technology of your mind, I knew that we were connected. I know that you, as the lower version, are not connected to your higher self, but your higher self is definitely connected to me. I know everything that you do. Oh, you didn't think your higher self, your subconscious was watching your mind? You think you're not being watched? Oh, no, no, no. It's not other people watching you. It's you that's watching you. Yeah. Yeah. Remember, your lower self, which is the body, has to go to sleep. Your spirit takes a leap. Sleep, leap. And tells on everything that you do. How you think I know everything that you do? Oh. But you keep on living your so-called independent black woman party. Go ahead. Have fun. If you can. Now they want to listen. Because she didn't know what she was doing in this digital world. Why you don't listen to your double X chromosome within you? How you don't know that technically you and him are supposed to listen to yourselves within in order to integrate with each other? So let me show you something that I got over you. Let me show you. Your focus is to be me, and my focus is to be me. How can you be me, child, when you don't have the information of me, child? Stop. You say that you are masculine. I hear you. You say that you think you are a man. I hear you, whatever you want to say to yourself, baby. Technology works just like this. I see that you are infiltrating the technology of your mind as a woman. I understand that when it comes down to the chromosomes, that he has a Y chromosome along with a X chromosome. When it comes down to your chromosomes, you have a double X. You cannot operate as a masculine energy because you do not have the information to operate as such. Do you understand, child? That's why the more and more you become him, the less and less you become of yourself. He's going to win over you. Do you understand that? He is being himself. I know. Baby, you got to run off on yourself and you got to crash yourself, baby. You running off on yourself. Let me show you how you run off on yourself, baby. You looking at me and saying to me, I'm a man. Right. But I'm part of you, though. See, you don't know about chromosomes and information of self just yet. She doesn't understand that I have the same information as you. You didn't do research upon me. I have the Y and X chromosome. So how we can't integrate with each other when I have half of your information? of you. How you think I know about you? Because your information is within me. Right. But you don't know yourself just yet. So I would suggest you remain as a woman, right? Pick up a false identity, pick up false belief systems, integrate it with the technology of your mind. Never listen to me ever and lose yourself. Thank you. You teach me a lot, woman, when you destroy yourself. You teach me a lot. And I thank you for your self destruction of service of what you have done to yourself. Do you understand? Okay. You have yourself a nice day, LaShonda. Rodney, bring your ass over here. I love when people crash out. I love them. I love them for who they are. Now we got to get to you, bro. We got to get to you. Now I just put all that on the table in front of her, right? 9 times out of 10, that woman doesn't have self-accountability, which means that being that she doesn't have self-accountability, she's never going to gain the ability to be accountable to herself. Understand that she can't decode what I'm saying to her, even if I put it in front of her. Accountability. When you be accountable to yourself, you gain an ability. Accountability. Accountability has the word ability within it. That's the ability that she probably can't control. You understand? She can't be accountable to herself, so she'll never gain that ability. Ain't that right, woman? Listen to me, sir. You have the power to be accountable to yourself. That is an ability, an intelligence. She don't have that with herself, but you do, sir. That's what I'm watching with you. That's why she's gonna go. Where you going at? She's going to the left. Do you know why she's going to the left? Because she left herself. Bye-bye, baby. She has 2 left eyes. Yes, she can never see right full. You understand what I'm saying? Go, baby. Go crash yourself out, baby. Hurry up, woman. Go crash yourself out, baby. Go ahead. We got to learn from you, woman. Yes, baby. When you crash yourself out, baby, we learn so much. We love you. Understand? When you crash yourself out, baby, you're not hurting us. You're hurting yourself, baby. You got it? You understand that, right? No one feels the way you feel but you. No one went through that experience but you. You understand that, child? Right. So in your self-destruction, baby, you're not destructing nobody else but yourself. Understand that in the process of you self-destruction as a woman, this is a digital world. The data of what you are doing, the technology of your eyes is recording what you're doing, woman. You're putting yourself in your own mental spell. I just watch you do it. I watch you destroy yourself. You got it? By copying other women on the outside of you that are practicing self-destruction, baby. You got it? So don't listen to me, baby. You keep on doing what you're doing. You keep on self-destruction. You're doing what you're supposed to do, baby. Go ahead. You expected me to tell you to stop, right? I'm not that individual. I'm the one to tell you to keep on amping it up, baby. If you gotta destroy yourself, go ahead. I want to watch. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, you expected me to stress myself out over you. Hell nah, baby. I love you for destroying yourself. I even love you for building yourself up. I love you for whatever you got to do to yourself. I love you. You self-destruction? Cool. I love you, baby. You showing me something. You showing me what not to pick, what not to select, and what not to accept. Thank you, baby. You a good woman. Even when you're destroying yourself. Got that? I thank you. So nice. Her intelligence is like, bro, he just pulled the whole rug underneath your shit. Because you thought I was going to go with a predictable characteristic of women shouldn't do this. And no. Let those women do it, bro. We're going to learn something from them. You stop. Let her fuck herself up. Fuck wrong with you guys? Go ahead, baby. Fuck yourself up. I'm learning from you. Go ahead, baby. Damn, so that happened. I never pick a woman like that. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's the way I look at it. Y'all motherfuckers getting in the way and not realizing, like, as a guy, let me show you something with yourself. I hear you, gods, when you say we're getting sick of these women, doing these things. Sir, look at me, sir. Sir, you have the opportunity right now to learn from these women's self-destruction in order not to choose a woman that was self-destruct on herself. Do you understand what the fuck I'm talking about? And you missing all this fucking data. Because, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Let her self-destruct, bro. Because when she self-destruct, you're not going to choose a woman that's self-destruct. And her self-destructfulness, right? She doesn't have the programming to look at what she's doing. Let her remain lost, bro. She gonna be okay. But you can learn something from her. Just like we learned something from our mothers of disrespecting their sons. That is true. Then they have a new culture, a cult, where individuals like myself get hurt about the life traumas that our mothers have placed on us. And you can tell that these species of women, the technology of their mind is not activated because they are emotionless beings. You know the new culture that they got that's being redesigned for them? It's called, oh, you just got hurt and you should just move on. Cool, great. Thank you for letting me know that. But the roles are being reversed. Inflation is through the roof. You are a single parent. That's the life that you chose. Cool. How does it feel? You didn't think in God's digital world that things couldn't change for him if he naturally operate with himself? I would say with God is that he's very unique, very intelligent, so intelligent that he would have all races of people to go against him, including his own woman. Make it seem like he losing. Make it seem like he ain't worth nothing. Just to see the truth inside of people. So God had realized that the people went against him and his woman went against him. So you can't be mad that God has the ability to destroy things and recreate things without you. Remember, you designed the world. He designed it. His world consists of life, intelligence of self, understanding of self, balance of self. And you as the woman that was connected to him, and how I can prove that is by the technology of your here. The technology of your mind was integrated with him already. This is when you became woman. I knew you as a goddess, never as a woman. The goddesses always civilized women. The gods always civilized the men. That's what I knew you as. And so, now, you live in a world of your own self-destruction. The technology of your mind, your pyramid of information, is not active with my information. The pyramid, your crown, you hide from my technology, which means you hide from me. The fake hair that you wear is to block out the technology signals that I'm sending you. I know what you do. I know who you are. And I know what you've done. And I know y'all work in cahoots with each other. And I always used to ask in this world, why isn't these women unique? Why are they all copies? Why is it that when I go into technology of my pattern recognition, all of y'all are the same? Conscious stream them again. You, woman, were inside of a hospital. Your man wasn't there because you already got rid of him before you gave birth. Cool. Let's conscious stream you real quick. So when you were inside of a hospital, right? What documents did you sign in order to give the state of where you are at rights to the technology of your baby's mind? What did you sign? Because understand that you're not working for the world that's within you. You're working for someone else's world, right? Don't play like you don't know what I'm talking about. You forgot? Let's just talk about it. Who are you? Are you yourself? Or are you someone else? Let's just talk about it. Remember, woman, I always tell you all the time, never listen to me. Listen to the third dimensional character that they downloaded in you and see where that gets you at. Oh, more importantly, I'm a reflection of you. So it's nothing but you speaking to yourself. My bad. But you forgot to listen to yourself first, right? Cool. So let's just talk about it. Of how your character is predictable. So, all of y'all go through this experience. How do I know? Because I watch you through the fucking television. Watch this. So, let's just talk more about you, how your programming is designed. Come on. Let me ask you a question. Was mama strong? Was mama strong to herself? Or was mama strong of working against her sons along with the father? Right. So let's just get into this really quick. You, as a young black girl, that is the identity that you have been programmed to believe that you are. Now, all little black girls go through this stuff. They're not a black girl, they're actually hired in something that, but this is what they choose. So let's get into this. When it comes down to the technology of your mind, child, right? You suffer through certain things that you should never put yourself through. Okay? This is what you do as a so-called black woman. You go over there to that TV box and you're searching for yourself. You go through the internet and you're searching for yourself. Like, I don't see myself. I don't see myself on the internet. I don't see myself in the news. I don't see myself nowhere. You don't see yourself nowhere? No. But you in front of me in front of the fucking mirror. And you don't see yourself. Look how you disrespecting yourself, woman. You don't see yourself because you're not in a fucking circus. You want to be a circus freak. That's what the fuck you want to be? Because everyone that is in that world is a fucking service animal. You want to be a service animal, woman? You can go ahead and be that shit. My daughters that I won't have with you will learn from you. Understand that. My daughters that I will not have with you will learn from you. Understand that. Okay, so let's finish. Because black women don't want to talk about this. But the one that's connected to them is going to talk about it. They going to deny it and try to be, I'm a strong black woman. That third dimensional character of being a strong black woman has been destroying you at an all-time high, baby. I'm so strong by myself. And every day when I watch over your silly ass, you wish I was in the bed with you. That's the truth. That you don't tell the world. But I know. You click off the video, click off on yourself, baby. You know, you got a lot of yourself, right? In order to think you winning. Damn. So come on, come here. Let's finish talking. Now, you are looking for yourself on the internet. Baby, how you gonna search for yourself on the internet when that ain't the internet? The inner network is within you. This is the outer net. Baby, you know where you at? Because you seem to be lost. She's trying to go to an outside device to find her and not going inside the inner network in her. Internet, enter the network of your subconscious, woman. Damn, this woman got all the shit. So-called black woman, she got all the shit and don't even know how to use it. What else you don't know about yourself, black woman? Come on, tell me about it. Come on. What you don't know? All the tech is in front of you and within you. How you don't know how to use it? How do I know how to use your own tech? Oh, because I got your information. Y and X chromosome work together within me. But your X chromosome is fighting against your other X chromosome. You fighting against yourself, woman. You keep fighting yourself. So my daughters that I don't have with you will learn from you. Understand that? We're going to get to this. Now you're still in the mode of looking from these digital devices, right? These digital devices is not connected to the technology of the solar energy of this planet. Dumb that down for her so she can understand. The sun. This technology, I'm going to repeat one more time. The technology of what you play with, the technology of your fucking phone, is not the true technology because it doesn't come for truthful information. The technology of your laptop will be destroyed. The technology of your phones will be destroyed. Do you know why? Because they had to be recreated again. They do not integrate with the technology of the solar energy of this planet. Do you understand that, child? Hopefully, you understand that. And understand that when it comes to the sun, let's dumb it down so they can understand. For some people, you call other people sun worshippers. They were never sun worshippers, they were sun energy receivers. There is what? Come on, you talk about your government real quick. Black woman, get right back to you. Your government was designed to fight against me and individuals like me. A government. This is how big we are. This is why I tell you, so called black men, you're fucking God, because of the simple fact they designed a whole fucking government to fight against you. You, not no one else. Talking about you this. Motherfucker, you better get up and claim your motherfucking throne. And stop looking for, oh, I'm looking for someone else to tell me what I am. That is nothing more than a characteristic that they download in the technology of your mind, bro. They know what the fuck you are. Why did you think that they put the technology of your mind inside of an indoctrination that you think is a school? I thought so. Wake the fuck up. So, get back into this woman real quick. Black woman, how you doing? You doing all right? So-called black woman. You disrespecting yourself by calling you that. Because I know you more than that. Go ahead, run off on yourself. While I'm driving, who I'm driving with, your higher self that you're not connected to. I get to have experiences with you all the time. Anytime I feel like it, without you. What's that? The third dimension of vessel. I don't need that. I want to be connected to the solar energy of her. That's what God wants. You don't want that little vessel of yours, it's rump shaking and doing all the other shit. I don't want that. That'd be a fake ass experience. So let's get back to the technology of your mind. Black woman, so-called. Disrespecting yourself by calling yourself that. Because understand that the characteristic that you downloaded is nothing more than a digital character. Do you understand that? That digital character, you know what it is doing to you? Separating you away from yourself in order for yourself to be separated from you. You're thinking it's about me. I give a fuck about that. I can create worlds, girl. I don't need all that shit. Now what's happening with you? Miss, I don't want to listen to myself. This ain't got nothing to do with me. Girl, don't ever listen to me. Because I'm watching you not listen to yourself. I'm watching you do self-discrimination to yourself. I'm watching you do self-segregation to yourself, baby. That's what I'm watching you do. Watch this. Watch this. Watch. Stop disrespecting yourself. One just move. Watch this. Stop disrespecting yourself. Watch how they move. Stop disrespecting yourself. Stop disrespecting yourself. You see what I'm doing, guys? She's disrespecting herself, not me. Stop disrespecting yourself, woman. Stop doing that. Because you're thinking you disrespected me, but you're disrespecting yourself. Okay? Got it? Or, let's just be real with us. You into disrespecting yourself? If you are, tell us. We accept your truth, if that's your truth. Now, notice about 8 women, right, who just left. 11 women just left. More of them going to leave. They're going to keep leaving. Do you know why they're leaving? It's the body reaction of what I'm watching. You know why they're leaving, right? You know why they're leaving, right? Whenever you tell a woman that is dumbing down her own conscience to stop disrespecting herself, she's realizing like, okay, damn, he know the game. He realized that psychologically, everything I do is to myself, not towards him. I'm trying to pull him into a psychological spell to make him think that the things that I'm doing to myself is against him. No, I know how to separate from you. Got it? All right. Have a nice one. So, let's just get into the data of you really quick. So what happens is, I just want guys to be informed this, because a lot of guys just don't know this. So let's just get back into her consciousness. Her conscious is going through a spell of basically looking for herself, instead of doing some type of, how can I say, self-reflection, as in she's supposed to be looking at herself in the mirror. Let me tell you how powerful the goddess version of her is versus the black woman. Understand that the black woman, the digital character of a black woman, is separate from the goddess that's within her. The goddess within her doesn't look for validation from others. This is the character that I play with. I don't play with the lower version. The lower version is a lower version, and it's not integrated with itself. So it's integrated with other forms of data outside of itself, which means if I accepted this version, this would be the version to destroy me. That's not what I accept. Okay? So what I do is I disconnect from you, right? I locate your higher self, and I watch your higher self, and I watch your lower self so I can know the difference. Got it? So with that being said, you don't know what you're capable of. You don't know that the goddess is actually watching you right now. You don't know that. You don't know you. So how am I supposed to integrate with a woman that don't even know herself? Right. So let's get back into you really quick. Let's talk about the goddess version of her that I get to play with. Way more beautiful than you, woman. Just being honest. Way more beautiful. She has an intellect of self, an understanding when it comes to the transfer of currencies. When it comes from the transfer of currencies, the vibration of what I'm speaking, right, can be a currency to the technology of your mind in order for you to accept the vibration, in order to apply that information now to your reality. That's how the goddess look at it as. She's looking at it like, oh no, he ain't telling me what to do. He informing me. Like, baby, what's going on? Like, I'm about to go cash my check. You about to go cash a check? Like, yeah. Baby, why won't you just take the check to the bank and get you a checkings account? That way you ain't got to do that every day. You ain't got to see all those people. The goddess is going to say that was a transfer of information in order to update my reality of what I was doing. That's what the goddess do. A woman could never do that. Never. You don't have those abilities. Okay? So you're downgrading the technology of yourself. You got that? The goddess is always better than you. Has always been. When you became woman, you were trying to fight the goddess within you. You can't do that because she disconnected from you. You're not connected to each other. You don't like yourself. You want to be who? Ice Spice, Megan Thee Stallion, and every woman that's self-destruct. Carly B just lost her man. You can go follow Carly B. Do you understand that you are analyzing, recording your eyes, woman? Analyze and record the data of what you are analyzing. You as a woman think you are seeing, right? As the goddess in you knows that she analyzes and record data. She know that these are the true dark portals right here. These dark portals receive information. You forgot about yourself, woman, didn't you? I know. People do it all the time. Oh, let's talk about this a little bit more. Now, you as who you are in this present moment, you can make a choice. Let's just talk about you a little bit more and your self-destruction though. So, She's looking at that television, and as she look at that television, she noticed that she's not inside of the television. She noticed that when she goes inside the laptop, she's not there either. When she goes inside the phones, she's not there. But there's one character, right, that is displayed. It's a display. A display. A disrespectful play to yourself. So what happens? Instead of her fighting against the image of what's being downloaded in the technology of her mind, she becomes it. Ain't that right, sister? Come on. How was your brother watching you watch TV become all this stuff? You want me to break it down for you? Oh. You know, the woman, she not going to notice about herself, but the goddess notice. So let's speak. What is she doing? In the third dimensional world, she is thinking that she's watching TV. Right now, this black woman is searching for an image of herself to do what? To copy, to download. Who is she copying? Ice Spice. Who is she copying? Glorillaz. Who is she copying? Cardi B. Who is she copying? Megan Thee Stallion. Come here real quick. Pay attention. Look at all these women. All these women are doing self-destruction of themselves. Okay. That is the data of what? Self-destruction. Stop. Put Cardi B on the TV. Okay. If Cardi B is the data source of self-destruction, what are you conscious streaming, baby? From the television. Let me dumb that down for you so you can speed up real quick. The technology of your mind, woman, receives information. As a woman, what do you say to me? I'm watching TV. You are lying to yourself. You can never watch anything. That's a lie. But the eyes of you, right, which you're running off on yourself, bye. Analyze and record the data of who? Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B. Now come here, women. I want to show y'all women something real quick. Come here. All the women that are operating as women, I want you to not look at yourself. Okay? I want you to go to the television, right? And what I want you to do is, for 30 days straight, I want you to watch Cardi B. Right now. Go from the beginning all the way to an end. When it ends, right? I want you to realize at the end, right, of watching her, okay? When you realize at the end, because the technology of your mind can't see into the future just yet. I can, but you can't. When you see at the end, you had the same ending as her. At the end of what you watch with her, and you had the same ending as her, what you think happened, baby? Want me to explain to you what happened? I'll explain to you. You are a woman. You're not integrated with the subconscious of the goddess within you, which means that your mind, right, is already within darkness. It means that your mind doesn't have or integrated with the intelligence of self. Understand that? And it's all good, baby. It's all good. You do whatever you want. But in the process, remember when I had said that if your ending is identical to her ending, did you know what was going on? Let me tell you what was going on. Understand that the technology of this is technology. The eyes are technology. The mouth is technology. The whole vessel is biotech. This whole vessel is biotech, okay? Okay. Pay attention. Why did you have the same ending as her? Ask yourself that. Okay, you get no answers, do you? Because you're not connected to yourself, child. You asking yourself a question and you got no answers. You're not connected to yourself, child. Now, let me give you a self answer because I'm connected to myself. Self, yes. Why would another individual become another individual if they're watching them off television? Well, let's just pay attention. The eyes, right, are digital devices. The eyes analyze and record the data. Your iPhone does the same thing and mimic the same thing of what your eyes are doing. iPhone, iPhone, iPhone. Okay, you understand that part real quick? Okay, so when you hit the record button on the iPhone, is it seeing, watching like you are? Yeah, liar to yourself that don't know itself. You will lie to yourself and be like, yeah, I'm watching things, I'm seeing things. Like, no, you're analyzing, recording just like the iPhone is. The iPhone is actually copying you. Low tech. Anyways, let's just get into this shit. So, how did you get the same ending as Carly B? Well, you were thinking you were watching television, right? Right. Can you decode things, woman, real quick for the technology of your mind? Just asking you a question. Don't get mad. The abilities that I have and you don't have. Okay. Let's look at my abilities and let's look at your abilities. In a third dimensional world, because you only have third dimensional information, because you're a third dimensional character. Cool. No problem. Can I ask you a question? What are you doing? I'm watching TV. She's never watching TV. Higher dimension, she's analyzing and recording the data. The data of what? The television. Understand that TV, tell a vision. Dumb that down one more time. Tell a vision. Okay. What type of vision are they displacing in front of the technology of your eyes? Is it self-uplifting or self-downgrading? What are you analyzing, girl? What are you recording, girl, to your mind? Come on, girl. Tell us. Don't lie to us. Oh, you're not lying to us. You're lying to yourself. My bad. So I pay attention to what you do, not what you say. So she is in front of a television. Yes. The television projects information. The vision of what you did, the vision of what you were seeing was division. Tell a vision. What vision are you telling me? A division? To divide your mind from your subconscious? Entertainment. That's what you like, right? That's what you like as a woman. Right. Setups. You like entertainment? Cool, no problem. Enter what? The portals of your mind. Tame. Enter the portals of your eyes. Tame what? The mind with the message. Meant, leave you in a mind statement of what did I want you to be in from the data that I transferred from the television, now from your eyes into your mind. Take control over you. Mind control you, woman. You know what I'm talking about? Now, what you had said, you don't listen to nobody, but you listen to everything that the data of the television tells you. It controls you too. Mm-hmm. Let me show you. Come here. Are you unique? Or are you the same as all these other women? It is very true that all women can be the same if they operate underneath the same consciousness. How can I prove that? Most women like who? You like Erykah Badu? Nah. She ain't shaking that ass. You like Trina? She's shaking that ass. You like Nicki Minaj? Right. Both of those women's are worlds of consciousness. You live on a planet of information. I can connect all y'all. Y'all easy. Y'all all the same. Majority of y'all are. That's why y'all all act the same. That's why y'all all predictable. Y'all are very predictable in my book and very in my eyes. I know what you're gonna do before you even do it. Because you're connected to the consciousness of what? Destroying of self. Go ahead, woman. You're teaching me a lot. Go ahead. Keep on. Keep on. Go ahead. Whatever you got to do. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever, if you got to self-destruct, baby, go do what you got to do. I ain't here to stop you. Here to learn from your ass. Okay? Okay, so let's get into this a little bit more. Let's get into this a little bit more. When you was analyzing and recording the data of the artist or your so-called idol, you were analyzing and recording the data of them. Let me show you. Your eyes analyze and record data. You are analyzing and recording me. You're not seeing me. So if you are analyzing and recording me, you are analyzing and recording Megan, Gorilla, of data of self-destruction. That data from them is a world. That data is now being installed in the technology of your mind within the technology of your world. How do you have control over yourself, women, when you are letting the technology of the TV and your idol to control the technology of your mind? Remember, you told me you don't listen to nobody. So I wanted to see if you live to that standard. And it come to realize you're a lie to yourself. You said, I'm independent. Cool, I hear you. I don't listen to nobody. But the television is infiltrating your dimension of consciousness. A box that just sits is whooping out your reality. You think the characteristics of what you are embracing as a woman is you? You really think that's you? As the gods and goddesses, we laugh. Because your human ignorancy leads you into human destructfulness. So continue to not listening to yourself. Because the data of what you are doing to yourself, my daughters, they'll be superior over you. Because they will not practice the data of self-destruction. They will always move with higher self and always look at lower self as, oh, this is a teacher of what I don't do. You took lower self and thought, this is the things that I do to destroy myself. Because remember, I'm not in the bedroom with you. You can only watch me from a digital device now. What do you conscious stream, woman? Kill a nigga. Shoot this nigga. Rob this nigga. This nigga better have my money. Right? So how could I get jiggy with that? The women that you listen to, give you data and streams data to your consciousness to destroy me. What does it say? Shoot that nigga, kill that nigga, beat that nigga, rob that nigga. You can do that. I just not going to integrate with you. Why would I sleep in the bed with you when I'm looking at you integrate with women that destroyed themselves? Why would I? Do you think that would be a smart decision? You wouldn't even do it for yourself. So how you expect me to be around you if that's what I see that you're doing? You can't get mad that the men don't, you can't get mad that they don't want to be around you. They know you in self-destruction. And if you got self-destruction, that leads into what? Self-destructing on him. And he's doing everything right by holding himself away from you right now. You need to isolate yourself. You need to get in that mirror. You need to really look at yourself and heal yourself on your own. Because I watch many a guys that have self-love embrace a woman that has self-destruction of herself. Tried to embrace you. I watched you. Watch your life. He tried to embrace you. Instead of you letting it go of your self-demons, what you did, let them self-demons try to destroy him. He was sitting there to help you. Why you think you alone now, child? You were thinking like Trina, Megan Thee Stallion, you can get a second shot or third, fourth, fifth shot or 10th shot at truth? No, baby. You only get one shot. And if you want to blow your chance, you can, baby. But you can't look for him no more. You pick Rodney. And Rodney is a good man for you. Got it? Rodney knocking you up and leaving you with his nuclear warhead, he did nothing wrong. The women that you copied, right? What do they say about men? That they lie. Come on. Tell us, woman. Tell us. You're not going to tell us? You're going to be quiet like you don't know what's going on? Let's pull the truth out of her. Can I ask you a question? Within the technology of your pyramid, is my image inside of your pyramid? Of your mind? Dumb it down. Can you find my image in your local neighborhoods? I'm going to show you something. Can you? No. You're the one, right, that helps give birth towards the children. In this world, for some odd reason that I disagree with, is that if the man leave you, you get custody rights over the kids. He got to go to court. But this is what I don't understand in this whole situation, and I never would. When you give birth to a boy, a young God, y'all make sure y'all kick the fathers out of their lives. The same characteristic of what you have, woman, is the characteristic of the government. You block out the solar energy of the technology of the Father, like you agree with blocking out the solar energy of the planet away from your crown by putting what? Someone else's what? Hair on your head. That means that the woman is telling me she's not connected to the solar energy within her. She's becoming soulless. Your body says a lot. I don't need your mind to speak. So let's just get into this. You say that Rodney, right, is a bad man for doing what? Getting a woman, knocking her up, and then driving off on her. Stop. Rodney is not doing nothing wrong. Did you create images like myself for your world? Stop. When you see me as a so-called black woman, what did you say to me and others that are like me? You are too good for me. Stop. So what you are saying is that if I'm too good for you, which means I am a world that can upgrade your bloodline, you're going to choose Rodney because that is the man that you designed for yourself. What does Rodney consist of? Self-destruction as well. So you can't get mad at what Rodney do. Remember, when you see me, your mind starts to overthink about me. You don't know what I am. But the technology of your mind can identify what Rodney is. Remember, you didn't create me. I created myself. You don't birth images like me. You destroy images like me. Understand that? The world that is between your legs that you lied and said that it was a vagina is nothing more than a portal of life. That's because I speak to the goddesses, not the women. That's how I know about you. A transfer of what? High-tech information, not low-tech information. Segregationist. Infiltrator of self. So, when you became a black woman, you designed the black man. You was the black woman that taught me as the black man to be less than. You are the black woman that did not show me financial advice, knowledge of self, but everything that you did not show me as a black woman, I started to show myself. So I thank you. In the service of you not serving yourself, in order for me to take the data of you now to serve myself. Understand? So when it comes down to your community and when you say these niggas ain't shit, well, baby, between your legs wasn't shit either. You did not create with someone that it was someone. You created with someone that you created that was no one. So how do you expect to be someone? I thought so. With that being said, there is a big disconnect in the community when it comes to us. Never get the image of us confused with the image of them. Understand that. These are the great ancestors. These would be, these individuals call themselves any color that they want to say to the technology of your mind, because the technology of your mind is black. The technology of your mind is not connected with the subconscious. So your mind is black. You not black. Got it? All right. So any black woman that come out here and start speaking down upon her men that she created, you speaking it down your own creation. Because you don't create me. I created myself. Understand that. In your world, you created so-called black men. Men that what? Give them the programming in order to hold their conscience down so we can remain up in order for things to go the way they're going in this so-called black community. You created this, baby, not me. I did not create the identity that you integrated with. I came from your dark portal, but yeah, none of the stuff that you are doing is going to be copied ever again. Let me show you something. Come here. Didn't they tell you that God is a generator, observer, destroyer? I had told you in many different lifetimes that it would be a great service to yourself to actually find your higher self as who you are as a woman. I had told you that God can delete you from this realm. I'll show you using you. You are a woman that consists of destructiveness of self. I have daughters, right, that is going to probably copy the data of your world and to copy that data within them in order for them to be in a black world of what? Destroying of self. Okay. So let's just put this on the table. You as who you are right now have the ability to change. You do. Is that too hard for you to do for yourself? Because realize, once God knows what you are doing is wrong towards yourself first in order to disrespect his children, you get deleted within the bloodline, not a race. Come here. You are a mother. Or are you acting like a other? Mother, M-O-T-H-E-R. Take that M off. Right. O-T-H-E-R. You didn't see that one in there, did you? Can't decode your shit. I get it. So let's just talk about this. If you was a mother or other that was within your family, right, that was destroying yourself in order to destroy the children, this is what God got for you. You see as who you act like. Let me show you how you get deleted. I would never ever select someone like my mother, ever. The character, right. I would never ever select for my inner world. You don't see what I'm doing. You think I'm just talking about words, don't you? Until the whole reality comes in front of you, do you understand, like, yeah, he just destroyed her whole character. What the fuck? I didn't look at it like that. Let me show you. Sir, you. Yes, you. Yes, you, God. Talking to you. You with the Y chromosome. Yeah, you don't understand. We are connected. I have a Y chromosome. You have a Y chromosome. Okay. What are you telling me? Let me tell you. You don't understand with yourself just yet, or you do. And when you look at all these women in America, you understand that majority of them are doing self-destruction to themselves. And you notice that that self-destruction is now being pressed upon you if you select her. Okay. So let me ask you a question. If your mama was a part of self-destruction and you want to wipe away that digital character from your bloodline, how do you do that, God? How do you do it? By him making his own choices, creating his own choice. How did he create his own choice? By looking at his mom and saying, this is nothing I will ever select. Never. You'll never be a part of my bloodline, ever. When he did not select you as the woman, as destructfulness to yourself, your character was wiped away from the bloodline. Character deleted from the bloodline. That's what he got. He gonna check your shit. He gonna check you and he gonna delete you. And you will never ever exist again within that bloodline. Got it? That's how powerful I am. Do you get it? Because I am the I am. You understand that? I create worlds. Understand that? Okay. Characters can be deleted within the worlds that I create. Do you understand? Okay. I know as a woman, you think you have so much power and so much control over individuals. Baby, you don't have no control because individuals are working through the technology, the hardware of your what? Subconscious in order to program your mind in order to fight against the one that's actually trying to inform you something. But you remain on the ground while my daughters watch the intelligence of you being on the ground and why they will remain superior over your intelligence. Understand that? So, like I said, there is something that you can learn from this so-called black woman. If you step back, don't control her, let everyone else control her, let her think that she has power over her choices. She can't see into the future. The technology is not activated just yet. Do what you want, woman. Because what you think you're doing is what everyone else is presenting to you. Come here. Let me show you something. Why you need to sit your ass down sometime. Is it your decision to work that job, woman? Yeah, because you like cash, cash, cash. That's what you like? I'm going to tell you some real shit that your mama can't even tell you. You want to hear it? Give me a second. I got to go get me some coffee. You sit your ass down and get the question in your own fucking mind. When you ask yourself a question, woman, you are sending your mind on a quest in order to receive the information from yourself, which was your subconscious. Bro, you're so this fucking here so crazy, bro. I'm about to get. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying, bro? Get sound. You know what I'm saying? It's that 22, 20 minutes by Lil Uzi. But it's drill. Oh, it's drill? Yeah, that shit sounds so crazy. I'm definitely about to cook up on this bitch. Get some pre-rolls. I see. Appreciate you. I'm back. Now, what was I wet, girl? You forgot, girl? I ain't forget. Sip on my coffee real quick. Get my thoughts together. Did you give yourself some thoughts before we do some more self-deep diving on you, girl? She like, damn, this motherfucker, he got it. Damn, this motherfucker know me. You funny. You making me laugh. That's what you doing. Because in your self-destruction, it's a lot of information in there. Let me show you something. Creating a world of self-destruction based on someone presenting you the data in order for your technology to receive the data. Your mind, child. Doesn't mean that you gotta self-destruct. Come here. You see what the technology of your mind? Right. You notice that when I'm telling you, right, to operate with yourself, you can identify and say, hell no, I don't want to be better. Hell no. No. Guys, let me show you what she's doing. The technology of her mind know how to identify what inner intelligence is in order to run away from herself. It's called self-discrimination. Stop. Self-discrimination. There you go. She's discriminating against the nation within her. She's supposed to be playing as the goddesses. Even the white folks over there know that. They know that. That's why they're not going to accept you. You got that? Because you're the fucking goddess that civilized them. You stupid motherfucker. Now go ahead and play stupid. Go ahead. Why they didn't accept me? Put this on my head. I'm destroying myself. Why they not accepting me? Because, girl, they knew you in the beginning as not self-destructing yourself. That's why they not accepting you. And they doing good by not accepting you, girl. And then you looking at me, getting mad at me like, why they accepting you? I give a fuck if they accept me or not. I accepted myself first. I'm not looking for no fucking acceptance from them. Fuck them. That's the difference between me and you. I look for self-acceptance with self. You looking for the fuck up. That's weak. And you all that have to tell you that. That's weak. Looking for someone. I want somebody else to accept me. In order for you want others to accept you, you have to have the intelligence of accepting self. When you accept yourself, woman, right, you learn data of yourself, woman. Do you understand what the fuck I'm saying? I want everyone to accept me, but you didn't accept yourself. I wonder what happened when you accept yourself. Do that information turn into a magnet in order to attract other individuals that do the same thing? I want love. Shut the fuck up. You ain't getting no love. You know why? Because you don't know how to love yourself. Now go ahead, talking all that shit. Then when we get to talking about self and your other half pop in, the whole world looking at you like, girl, you need to stop doing that shit. This is your, yeah. Why you doing that? You stupid. This is the other form? Like, yeah. Girl, you might as well just get down. This is the shit. I have other women that don't look like you tell you that. You got that? Okay. So let's get into you a little bit more. We're going to talk about writing in a minute. Now, LaShonda. Let me ask you a question. Do you as a woman integrate, because you still a woman, you ain't got no kids just yet, right? I'm talking to you. Look at me when I'm talking to you, woman. You ain't got no kids just yet. I'm talking to you. You ain't got no kids. Let me ask you a question real quick. If Mother Gaia, Mother Nature, which is Mother Gaia, you got that? And for that, copy. You got it? Oh, cool. What type of information do a woman need in order to become a mother? Where is the information would you would search from, child, in order for the technology of your mind to know how to be a mother? Guys, listen real good. That way, when you're selecting these women, you selecting a goddess and not the woman. Understand that one thing I know about women, when it comes to the inner world within them, they know nothing. But they know about cashing checks, shaking that ass, and eating fried chicken. That's what you do. I just seen you at KFC. I just seen you at Church's Chicken. I seen your ass. That's the truth. Come on. Tell me about it, baby. How you doing? You don't know? Oh, damn. Hold on. Let's let the women have the floor because I've been talking for a second. Let's see what the women can say for themselves. Or they may remain quiet. They do that a lot when they don't know certain things about themselves. I'm going to allow y'all women to comment. Come here, women. Come here. Just women. Just women. Guys, pay attention to what's going on. Use your eyes. That's it. Women. Yes. When you are in a state of a woman, right? Transforming from a woman, from a woman now into a mother. What information, where do you go at, right? In order to know how to become a mother before you get pregnant. Let's see what they know about themselves, guys. This is how you get the woman every time. You get her by using her own intelligence against herself. That's it. You don't come with them, oh, do this. Nah, fuck all that. Let her do what she's going to do. You just watch. My mom and grandma, okay, watch this. In herself, there's 46 people in the room. I know there's more than just 2 women in here. I'm going to reword that question one more time. My question was that you are a woman, right? You need data, right? Information in order to transfer yourself from a woman now into a mother. Before you get pregnant, where's that information at, women? I know these women know where it's at. These women ain't that dumb. I know they ain't stupid. The 2 answers that you gave me, you can use those if you want to, but it's not the ultimate way. Come on. I'm not saying you can't do that. Come on, women. Tell me what you know about yourself now. Come on. Guys, pay attention. Okay, from myself, go a little bit more further than just myself. Yourself is integrated with a spiritual mother. So you can go with yourself, but it's still another step. Can you ask again? Hold on real quick. Let me see this. This question. This question is only for women, not the guys. The guys watch. That's it. Technology, the eye, watching them. Women, I'm going to ask you another question. The question that I'm asking the women is, when you're in your woman state, right? You had to go into your mother state, right? What information of the technology of your mind that you receive in order to become a mother? Tell me. Come on. All y'all saying a lot of different answers, but it's something that I'm realizing that y'all don't integrate with. I'm watching. Watch this. From growing up and seeing what to do and not to do, self-choice. Understand that majority of women in America, that sounds very good,
That sounds very good. But at the same time, a lot of women in America are not doing that. They're not doing what you're doing. Okay? So that narrative, you can put that up there, but not even 80% of them are doing that. Not even 50%. Okay? Okay. So that's more of like it's not a really an individual thing. They all should be doing that, but they don't understand that in American society, when it comes to the American woman's mind, how it's integrated with certain technology, it will not do this. Women in America do not do this. Let me show you. When it comes down to them being accountable and saying, hold on, this just happened to me. Yeah, I'm not going to repeat this shit on myself and repeat it on my kids. That's what they do. They repeat it on everyone else because they're like, I went through it, so everyone else got to go through it. Nah, you're supposed to be the strong one to break that generational curse. But guess what? The generational curse is within her. Now it's destroying her bloodline all over again. Setups. So, I hear you two. Out of you two, right? I want you women to really pay attention to something here. The individual mindset that you have, right, is I can't even say it's an individual mindset, because if you can identify what things are wrong and change them, majority of your sisters do not do that. So make sure you tell them that. Okay? No disrespect to you, sister, but make sure you telling your other sisters that. Okay? Because when we of what we are experiencing with y'all, they're not doing what you two are doing. They are saying this. Yeah, I fucked over that nigga, and that nigga hurt. Fuck that nigga. That's what they are doing. Do you understand? They are soulless, which means they don't operate with their souls if you two are actually operating with your souls. Not saying you are not. Okay? So, let's get back to what I was saying. Women, because you didn't answer my question. I answered y'all's question, and I need you women to answer my question. Let's not be rude here. My question was, you are a woman, right? You need some type of information sent to the technology of your mind in order for you to know how to be a mother towards your children before you get pregnant. Women, where is the data at? Y'all gave me all some good answers, right? And I'm not discrediting your answers, but I'm going to simply say to you, it's something that you women are missing. And it's very big. And you think it's this small. Read. You got to come a little bit more harder than that. Our feminine energy, what information do you integrate with in order to get to that? Y'all women gonna dig. By the time I'm done with y'all gonna dig real deep in yourselves. Listen to my gut, and God is within myself. Okay. Dig deeper. I'll be right back. They like, damn. Come on now. I know you women know. Stop playing. What they said. Listen to the Father too. It takes balance. I understand. Nurturing of self from my soul. Okay. Women, I'm going to give you about 5 more minutes to answer. All your answers are pretty good, but it's not the answer that I seek. So, come on, scratch and dig deep inside of that hardware, that vessel, and see what I see. I'm looking at you, and it's on. The information is on you. The information is on you. The information of what I know is on you. I didn't find a book or a tablet. I didn't do that. I just looked at you and knew. How you don't know if I'm looking at you in order to know? How you don't know? The sun. My heart. Dig deeper. Deeper, women. Dig deep. Get that damn shovel and dig deeper. Dig deeper. Deeper. I'm giving you a clue. I'm saying it in front of your face. Get the shovel and dig deeper. Take the shovel and dig. Woman, think. Take the shovel and dig deeper. Guys, I don't need y'all help just right now. We're talking. We're exchanging information. Plants. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You see that? I said take the shovel and dig deeper. The technology, her mind is like, oh, hold on. The ground. Okay, the ground, plants. Oh, shit. I see what you're talking about. The community. Nope. I ain't going to say no. But upgrade the technology. Gaia. There we go, women. You see it? You see, listen, guys, did you see what just happened? You got to direct that mind to let her get that self answer. Understand that? They did that. I did nothing. Look at them. One said plants. The other one connected with that one said Gaia. Here we go. This is how you get them to move, guys. You understand? You got to direct that conscious so they can question themselves in order to, when they question themselves, in order to get what? Self answers. This is how they learn themselves. This is why I tell guys, I'm not discrediting guys. I love y'all. You know what I'm talking about? But when y'all come through with this, I need you to, they're not going to listen. They're going to drive off. So I don't use that talking standpoint. I use the talking standpoints that's in them that they don't know about. This is how you get access for both parties to exchange information. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what I want to show you. And you have that power. Now use it. Okay. So let's get into this. Guys, y'all can comment now. It's all love. I just wanted to show you something because if y'all not saying anything, that means y'all watching the whole time and I'm giving you the game. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not really game. It's just how the programming in the Y chromosome and the X chromosome integrate with each other in order to inform each other, in order to share information. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, let's get into this. Now, this is how it works. I will keep pointing her like, it's this way. Go there. Go there. I'm not going to tell her, though. I'm not going to tell her. You know why? Because I want her to tell herself. If I say take the shovel, dig deep, baby. Keep on digging deep. Sooner or later, she's going to be like, why do I need to keep digging? If he's telling me to dig, the only thing that's in the ground is Mother Gaia. Okay. Mother Gaia consists of plants. Okay. If she consists of plants, this is when God get to speak. That's where your mind is at. Now let's upgrade the technology of your mind from the woman now into the mother. You got 3 different variations of you in this reality. Did you master all 3? The girl, the woman. Oh, technically 4. The mother, then the goddess. So let's pay attention real quick. You are now the woman and you need information from Mother Gaia, Mother Nature. Hold on. Woman, you thought that when you were eating produce, you were just eating to be healthy? That is one of the main things, don't get me wrong. But did you forget, child, that Mother Gaia, right, is the big mama to this planet? When you eat produce, Mother Nature is putting in what? Information. Understand that the technology of the mind receives information in many different forms. But you said to me that you were eating healthy. I hear you. That's great. But what about the information that Mother Nature is informing your conscious woman? Didn't I tell you that Mother Nature speaks to you? And you said to me, how? With the technology of her berries, fruits, everything that you eat, she's putting information in there to inform you, woman. Why did you disconnect yourself from your big mom? Remember, you are little mama, right? That's big mama. Why you disconnecting yourself from her? Why? Grounding. Let's get into that. That grounding, you're like a plant. Ooh. Your mineral system, your vitamin system is very identical to the same mineral system as the plants and vitamin system as the plants. When you ground yourself, right? Look at yourself as a plant. When you put yourself inside of there, what are you doing, baby? Oh, I'm grounding myself, making myself feel good, this and third. Shut up. Let me upgrade your knowledge. You are grounding yourself. Can you see past 1% of the light spectrum? Not just yet? It's okay, baby. Let me show you what's going on. You are grounding yourself, right? Right. Your vessel, this digital device, receives information in many different forms. Can I ask you a question? Remember when I was telling you that you were receiving information through Mother Nature, Mother Gaia, by eating her fruits and berries in order to become a mother? Right. How you don't know you're receiving information by connecting your digital device to the planets? You are a world that connects to the planets in order to know the information of who? Mother Gaia, in order to transform you from the woman state now into the mother state. How you think this shit work? You think it's just by watching mommy? No. Mommy had to be watching Big Mama. And Big Mama is Mother Gaia. Why you don't play with nature? That's your mama. They inform you. Just like the solar energy of this planet is my father to keep me in my alpha spirit. Why you don't even play with your mama for you to be divine? Because you think your mama, right? Come here. You think the only mother you got is the mama that you see in that digital vessel. Right. And you forgot your original mama. This is why when you disconnect from her, you go into what? What are you going to? Your conscious become black, which means you can't see yourself no more. And what happened with you do? That Mother Gaia is watching you do? Self-destruct. You, as the woman, has to integrate the technology of the mind in order for it to inform the technology of the mind for the subconscious to integrate with your mind. You missing out on all the fun in your reality, baby. It's all good. It gets deeper than that. Can I ask you a question, woman? An individual said to themselves, but when you plant something, it only grows in the area that you put it in. Okay. Next. And that is not true. He's using surface level information. He doesn't actually understand certain things about Mother Nature. What you need to do is this. Before you come out, right? Before you come out and say something, I want you to go do some self-searching, and I want you to also go do some self-answering. What do I mean by that? When you said that, look at what you said to yourself, not to me. When you said to yourself that only things grow based on you planting them, Mother Nature can operate without you. She don't need you. Understand that. I know that you're looking at like, oh, she needs me to plant things. She don't need you. You think she needs you? Do you know that Mother Nature can make flowers that you call marijuana grow on a church? She has control. You don't have control. You only have control over yourself. You understand that? You don't have control over her. She do what the fuck she want to do. Do you understand that? That's Big Mama. You got it? Big Mama do what she want. Okay? All right. No